FTX, got our games athlete workout of the week here. We're doing one of these every day. This one is going to be Heppner. Your warm-up is 3 rounds, 20 single leg deadlifts, 30 mountain climbers, and then 20 air squats. Single leg deadlift, make sure you keep that back as straight as you can on the way down. You're reaching down with both hands and reaching up to the sky with that back leg. Make sure you're squeezing the glute on both sides for each rep. Alternate as desired. 30 mountain climbers. You're going to come down into a plank position here. You're going to bring those knees up to the triceps. You don't have to go flat-footed. We have redubbed those Chase the Rabbit. That way, mountain climbers can be like an RX movement, and Chase the Rabbit can be an RX plus, so it gives us a little variation. Then you have 20 air squats after that. Make sure that you're getting that nice wide stance to heels. Okay, it should be about shoulder width or just outside shoulders. Toes are pointed out, and then of course we're coming down into a full depth squat every time. After you do 3 rounds there, you got Heppner. It has a 15-minute cap. This one will be tricky. So you have 50 wall balls. Now, at the gym, the wall balls are either 20 pounds for men and 14 for ladies at RX, or 30 pounds for men and 20 pounds for ladies at RX plus. So those heavy ones are indeed very heavy. Okay, so that 50 reps here is going to tax you. You'll probably want to break that up if it is a heavier wall ball. Then you have 50 alternating dumbbell hang snatches. That's from the hang, not from the ground every time. You'll be thankful for that, but it is 50 in a row. My recommendation here, obviously you're going to use whatever dumbbells you've taken home, but you should try, if you can, to do these unbroken or maybe 2 sets. And if I'm going to break it up, I'm going to try to make it to 30 before I stop. That way when I pick it up again, I only have 20 left. If you have to break it up into 3 sets, okay, that's totally fine. 20, 15, and then 15, and that'll be your 50. But try not to do really more sets than that. Like sets of 10, you need to really kind of push it a little bit more than that instead. Then you have 50 more wall balls. Now, you've done a lot of work. You've already done 100 reps. The wall balls you've already done are really heavy. The dumbbell snatches obviously are going to be pretty fatiguing. So when you get to these wall balls here, I would say try to keep it around sets of 10 and 15. But try not to drop below that. If you're only doing 5 at a time, you're having to drop way too soon, and you probably did go out too hot, or you went too heavy for the workout. And then 50 dumbbell facing burpees. That's just the dumbbell you use for the hang snatches already on the ground, and you're going to do those burpees. These movements here, wall balls, we've talked about this regularly. Obviously at the gym we have a 9-foot marker for women, 10-foot marker for men. If you don't have that, or you don't know what that is, then you can just throw it in the air 3 or 4 feet, and basically you're just going to hold this high on the chest, get a squat, and then throw it in the air, and go right back into that next wall ball. That's a 14-pound ball, so it's a lot lighter than a 30. So you'll do that for 50 reps instead. If you don't have the space inside and you're not doing it outside, then just do thrusters. And then if you can't do that, then just do front squats, and then if you can't do that, just do air squats. After that, you're going into those dumbbell hang snatches. So here, you have your dumbbell ready, and hang, it just means swing through the legs and come up overhead. Switch to the other hand. I'm doing this right after, at the end of the week 2 open, so I have my little thumb bruises from all those overhead snatches and then the burpee box jump overs. So that doesn't feel super good, but hopefully you've recovered by this time, and this will feel all right to you. After you get 50 there, you'll have your dumbbell set up. You go back to your wall balls again, whatever style you need to do, and then you have your 50 dumbbell facing burpees. Literally, you're just facing the dumbbell. Come down for your push-up, jump and turn, and go back for your next burpee. This one ought to be a good one. Remember that 15-minute time cap. Don't allow yourself to go longer than that, otherwise you might regret it later. Have fun.